If you run into somebody who seems like they're just making bad decisions and continue to make mistakes, it's easy, number one, to judge somebody. But if you're, let's say, in a position of leadership where you have a team and you want to help to coach them and develop them and mentor them, you have to start by understanding why somebody even finds themselves in that loop themselves. Are they aware that they're even making the same mistakes over and over again? Because most people operate in a state of autopilot. They are NPCs, right? Non-playable characters. They just drift through life. They wake up, they do the thing, they punch the clock, they ride down the back of the brontosaurus. It's like every day is the same. It's on a loop. And if you were to ask them, why do you do what you do? Why do you think what you think? They really don't have a good answer. That's just the harsh truth, and that's the reality, okay? They consume the same things. They do the same things. They live for the same weekends. And when things are not going their way, they don't reflect on the momentum and the direction in which they're going, right? So meaning that you may not see in that moment that I'm making a mistake. And it's not until you reflect and evaluate over the past, let's say, a quarter or 6 months or year that you see, okay, well, these decisions have compounded in a way that's had a negative impact in my life as opposed to a positive impact, but you don't realize it on a day-to-day basis. It's like, for example, eating a cookie every day. I mean, you don't really feel the negative impact of that, but if you do it every single day over a period of time, over the course of a year, then you may start to see a greater impact in terms of your health. Many people prefer the certainty of misery over the misery of uncertainty. It offers a degree of comfort because at least they know they're hard. So meaning that they may not, let's say, love their situation, but they know their situation. And there's uncertainty tied to making different decisions and going down a path that perhaps they haven't gone down before. Because it's like, my situation may be terrible today, but I know it and I have comfort in it. We can get used to just about anything. So if the question is, well, how do you get somebody out of that loop? With any progress, it starts by telling yourself the truth. And you can't really get anyone to do anything, at least in my opinion. I think you can, maybe short term, but that's manipulation. Long term, at the end of the day, I think people have to come to their own conclusions and make their own decisions over what they feel is best in their life. You can help guide somebody in the right direction. You can encourage them to reflect on their decisions. Like, so for example, if they made a mistake, let's say it's something to do in the business, in the law firm, you can sit down with them and have them think through and outline their decision-making process of what led to that decision. And they can start to reflect on, okay, so here was the outcome, but what led to that outcome? And what decisions did I make that created this type of situation? What could I do differently next time? You really start to dissect the situation, maybe make it more objective than subjective. And then they can look at it and say, well, I could have made different moves here. I could have made different decisions or different choices. And now they have a way of actually reflecting on that situation.